I'm a big fan of soccer, big fan, and I was playing myself when I was a little girl. I was playing with the boys, and that's probably gave me, you know, the alley and the mental stuff, and so it was. It's only good memories, and Belgium, unfortunately, is not going to be there. Didn't have good results in the last few years, so I'll have to support Carlos. Carlos is from Argentina, so I'll have to support Argentina, and now I'm a big fan. I think it's just a great tournament, and the atmosphere, and everyone is talking about that, and that put people together, I would say, like the Olympics, like big events like that. And in South Africa it's going to be interesting also, so I can't wait for it, and we're going to be really focused on it, and it's going to be very exciting. It was special when I was already 9 years old, 10 years old actually, in 1992. I went there with my mum, and we were watching Steffi against Monica Seles, and Steffi lost 8-6 in the third, and I was so disappointed, but I just took my mum and I said, well, one day I'll be on this court and I'll win the French Open, and then she passed away, and I always thought, well, I have to keep my promise, and it's really been a motivation and something that drove me in my career. So when I did it, it was just the best feeling I could get on a tennis court. And then clay court, I love to play on clay. Paris is so close from Belgium, so I have all my family and my friends, and the Paris crowd and French people, they love to see me play and on the court. And I won the juniors over there, and my first relay emotions was against Davenport, 1999, first Grand Slam, and I lost to Davenport 7-5 in the third. So a long story between the French Open and I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to be there because I know it's great to be back on the course, but that's my garden, and I wish Wimbledon would become my garden a few weeks later, but French Open and this center court is something that gives me a lot, yeah. Well, I'll have to deal with my emotions because it's going to be very special to walk on that court again, and didn't play on clay for a long time, so I learned in Australia that I could go there, and I was almost there. It was still very early to win this Grand Slam. It was my second tournament back, and I was playing the best player in the world, so I felt I was still a bit short. So what I expect at the French Open and also in Wimbledon is to physically be better than where I was a few months ago, and go as far as possible. But of course, that's still a dream to go to the end, and Wimbledon also becomes a goal for me, as it wasn't really in the past, and now it's the only one I never won in the past, so I'll make it a priority also in the future. That's the biggest target, I would say. I wouldn't sacrifice Paris for, and the French Open to get ready to Wimbledon. There's no way I can do it, but I still think that, you know, I can play well, I hope, over there. And I never trusted myself enough on grass because I'm not that powerful, because I'm not that tall, and the season on grass is very short. Right after the French Open, as I've always played well in Paris, physically I was a bit short, and I've played against better player than myself in the past on the grass, but I think it's been very mental, and I start to dream of it. Am I going to be able to do it? I have no idea, and I don't have the answer now, but it's a dream. It's a dream, and I hope one day it will become something real and true, and I mean, that's probably why I came back, I would say. It's to win it, so we'll see. It's always the question of the results at the French Open, and it's still very early for me to talk about that because it's only a few tournaments that I've played, and I'm still looking after really my confidence and physically trust myself again. So I don't know about 2010. I mean, of course it's a goal, but I still have a few more years to achieve what I dream of, and the preparation is always the same question. Is it good to play a tournament before Wimbledon or not? Because I want to get used to the surface, the grass, but physically I have to recover and get ready. So it's always, Carlos always gave me the choice, I mean, to play before Wimbledon or not. So we'll see this year about the next tournaments, how I feel. And and I will bring my family and I will bring everyone, and I'll need a lot of support, so I hope I'll get everyone to cheer for me over there. I'm a big fan of soccer, big fan, and I was playing myself when I was a little girl. I was playing with the boys, and that's probably gave me, you know, the alley and the mental stuff, and so it was, it's only good memories, and Belgium, unfortunately, is not going to be there. Didn't have good results in the last few years, so I'll have to support Carlos. Carlos is from Argentina, so I'll have to support Argentina, and now I'm a big fan. I think it's just a great tournament, and the atmosphere, and everyone is talking about that, and that put people together, I would say, like the Olympics, like big events like that. And in South Africa it's going to be interesting also, so I can't wait for it, and we're going to be really focused on it, and it's going to be very exciting.